Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Pearl Dane. The one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland off until 1v1 on
Pioneers standing by.
Angoville Farms. We are off here versus North's Tonimontana and the British Empire here with the 6th Armoured Division finding a crack in the German lines. An advanced party here of number 3 companies been sent forwards to push ahead here. And maybe crack open here. Part of the Gothic line in south of Stana with the German army. Deutschland. Here with the 15th Panzergrenadier quickly counterattacking to seal said crack and ensure the British cannot advance any further. We're looking at double sappers with a section versus triple pioneers. Neither players yet to make a battle group pick. We got Luftwaffe breakthrough, we got mechanized versus Canadian shock, Australian defense and Indian artillery. MG42s and such as well that are arriving for Stana. First engagement happening here within the first minute as Stana's pioneers spot the sappers here. Things are already heating up. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these delightful videos possible. And a big generous thanks to those keep commenting and liking on them. Really helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. So, poking forwards here. Pioneers occupying the attention of the sappers in the section of Northie. Bit risky, but at the same time ensures that, fair bit of manpower isn't really pushing forward towards other elements of the front line. Got the MG42 team then moving forwards. More skirmishing here and there. Another section there for Tonimontana. At this point, it could very well for Tonimontana most likely either be Canadian shock or Indian artillery. Australian defense becomes a little less likely against the Wehrmacht after a certain point. Though it can still happen, it's still a very good battle group in many respects, but against the Wehrmacht in particular, you really just want a lot of Australians to just get a lot of damage done very fast. So, we'll have to see here what of course happens between Stana and Tonimontana. And these active Stana there goes sections pressed by MG42. And so far, Stana has some pretty decent map control events. Again, partly Chemical was able to keep the opponent occupied here. Sort of get a nice slice of the map here. They would just Tonimontana with a small part of the pie. And there we go, first battle group pick. It is Tonimontana with Canadian shock. Shocking, I know. But it is a very solid battle group. Obviously, you got the incendiary grenades. Rough grenades, you might as well call them mini nukes, because they just pack such a powerful punch, and of course they've got the, damage over time from them as well there. Plus you got the archer, you got a lot of other just really good elements as part of that battle group. More grenadiers here for Stana, yet to see any battle group picks here. Mechanized seems very like it's a really big part of the Wehrmacht master game at the moment, to really just search forwards here after a while. Of course, could also be, breakthrough. And Luftwaffe is possible, but Luftwaffe is just really falling off here. Particularly against, Brits with Australians. The Australians tend to, for some really just shut down the Fallschirmjägers very hard if you're unlucky. So, at least in my experience.
Line laid. Coordinates noted.
Yeah, we got the healing there from decapturing points. Poking forwards here will Stana go for the officer's quarters. Will he take up? You'll have to see. Throwing off his opponent's cover. So far, Stana maintaining great map control. Tonimontana's taking up, got the platoon command post. As for Stana, I'm guessing it's going to be Luftwaffe company here. It's only the more popular of the two, so to say, Wehrmacht buildings at the moment, I find. Personally, I still prefer the Panzergrenadier company, more my style, but others, Luftwaffe just, gives them a lot more flexibility, if in a slightly less sexy package. Saps around with MG42. Come on, Ludwig, aim in front of some. Leads the target. Leads the target. So, yeah, Luftwaffe company for Stana in the end. Not too surprising there. Very meta at the moment. Section of routed, overcome by German troops. Luftwaffe coming in there, slowly arriving. Bubbling to the front line here. MG42 to go on the point. Pioneers rushing in. 500 is 491. West side, we got the Sapper sneaking in. Luftwaffe company almost done. Stana's in our battle group pick here. And Maggie and Tonimontana is going to go for the Humber anytime soon here, as soon as he can. He versus Stana. As for Stana, you get there, flies up. But got the Jaegers with Panzerschreck, showing the map for that, with a lot of corners here. But of course, also with the 2-1 with the Panzerspooks, so you might try for flank 30s. You do get the 2-1, that's of course the cannon pinch upgraded with the Panzer. No, cancel. Oh, that does goes for the medic station as well. West side of field being struck here. Machine gun punnies running in there with the heavy cover there. They might just be able to. Oh, I was about to say dodge it, but they actually skitter out there, so I think yeah, he couldn't realise that's not going to work out anyways. For now, though, Brits remain on the backside here in terms of, or back foot in terms of map control here. They are very much struggling.
Medics are standing by at headquarters.
Sabba's close with flamethrowers are ready to burn out the Germans. Hummer striking in as well here. Mine, though, could help it cover the retreat there. David Hummer pursues does not, and Stana actually surprises here with Luftwaffe. It drops in the LG-40, the lightest Geschützflieger. Mine, though, ends up not being that big of a deal as the Sabbath seems like we quickly fix it up here. Still, it does slow down Tonimontana a bit, but yeah, lightest Geschützflieger. Been a while since we've seen that one. Quite a while. Meanwhile, grenades there for Tonimontana. Not being deployed there. Thumbs up. 2-1 sneaking in. LG-40 there. Of course, needs to get recruits. Sab's getting shot at by the 2-1 in there. Got LG-40 there ready. A very mobile tank / infantry gun there for German paratroopers or Fallschirmjägers. There's also the larger version, the LG-42 with 105mm gun. Little fun fact, the Punnies put back up an MG-42. Section is the armoured car, and we do get a sticky bomb off here. The Humbermingen could finish off the LG-40 to get the front line. Schnell got the thing being hauled forwards, but it's not going to save the 2-1, and there you go. Tonimontana scores a great hit here. So what will Stana do next? Fallschirmjägers go for the cheap reinforcements. We'll have to see. Does have some options here. Got the LG-40 sneaking up. Clearly not anticipating that, but getting lucky here. And of course, it's just the fact that so few amount of players nowadays use the LG-40. So, not a surprise here that Tonimontana was not ready for it at all. Even if we did see something drop in from above. Up here, Punnies push back the armoured car, barely operable, it still managed to get out of there. Nice save there by Tonimontana. Thumbs up.
Requisition of support elements underway. Move. Sector lost.
Skirmishing. West side, we got some progress here from the Brits as well. Hitting the eastern field point. Western one. The east one's being hit by the Germans.
What needs to be done?
LG-40 being pushed around.
You have 3 command points at your disposal.
Machine gun withdrawing just a bit here.
We have advanced weaponry ready to be deployed.
So we got support on that means the vehicle bent here soon for Stana as well if he has the fuel, but Stana has been struggling with the fuel a bit, so he can't actually call it in anytime soon. Might make more sense to train something else in the meanwhile then. Tonimontana though is in fact training something. He's training more infantry sections, going up to a 4-section build here versus opponent, certainly posing some problems for Stana.
Victory point lost.
With just a few grenadier squads and an MG-42 team. Especially when you factor in his opponent's got incendiary grenades, meaning if you catch the machine in a good position, good angle there, you can actually wipe it and seize it, at which point Stana, floating in manpower here, not having a lot of infantry in the field, is really going to prove to be a magnificent problem for him to deal with. Comes the Humber, Sab's late training on the way there for him, and officer quarters for Stana. Which of course delays the Wirbelwind, and he's still floating not on manpower, not training something else, like a Flak 30, Jaegers, or Fallschirmjägers. I do think Stana needs to start spending some of that manpower there. Seeing them being pushed back, routed. Not getting incendiary grenades, definitely would be helpful there for Stana.
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
Got the officer squad already here for the LD40. That's really the only thing that benefits from it at the moment.
We have lost the sector.
Stana really strong with map control. I mean, part of it, I'd say, is just him floating 500, almost 600 manpower at a very crucial juncture here at the match. I do not think that's the best move there by Stana. Like, even setting up for the event, he's losing so much tempo, so much control, while stalling out for it. Mine going off there. Northern Major Point being seized. We've got finals 154. He's betting so hard on that the other end. Tonimontana, he's just going
Our territory is
stuck
exposed.
in
We
there.
must re-establish a connection.
Full command punch for Stana, 6 gun for Tonimontana. At this point, I'm pretty sure Tonimontana's like got a pretty good. He's about to get hit by something like a Vilvin, theoretically Stoop, or you know, maybe like theoretically something like a fast Panzer IV. Otherwise, taking no chances bringing the anti-tank gun. So thumbs up to that. Stana meanwhile has hit 600 manpower, just fooling about there, drifting about.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
I think he needs to start spending some of that manpower. Pioneers was the section. I'm surprising Pioneers was on that one. In between the section, healed themselves up in the middle of the fight, courtesy capturing that point. Finally, after having floated so much manpower, Stana makes a unit pickaxe to goes from the Jaegers. Better than nothing, though. He definitely shouted those out sooner, or just anything else. I do not think floating that much manpower for that long was like a solid move there.
We're dropping like flies here.
So,
A squad of Jäger
but there
has
you
been
go,
requisitioned.
Jaegers have arrived. The G43s. Soon Stana can also go for the cheap reinforcements. That's obviously going to happen about a fair bit there.
We have command points that require use. Territory lost.
There you go, finally getting the Vibram going here. Again, it did take a fair while to get there. Low health second quad with the Jaegers, so they have actually two. And there you go, MD42 team going to cause the critical element here that turns the fight firmly in favor of Dustfast. And Humber flanking machine gun actually trying to set up here. I think I might have missed play there by Stana, misclick. Got the Vibram on the way though. Flak puncher there halfway done. There's a bit more to go before it actually hits the field though. On into the section.
Enemy
I'm
forces
dying
have
in
claimed
me.
our territory.
Taking fire.
Unleashing hell.
Wirbelwind on station.
There
We
we
have
go.
lost control of the victory
Incendiary
point.
rifle grenade there. Got the flak pans out here for Stana. Needs to get out on the field fast. And he really should also get those cheap reinforcements going while he, you know, as soon as possible, he's going to get some cheap reinforcements going. And that way start building up more manpower. Panfast, the Humber armored car could dive in and finish it off here. 6 gun isn't quite within range. Stana still got 6 command points floating about here. Grenadiers moving in. Jaeger's back at base. There you go. Cheap reinforcements plus a strafing run. At least he can get those reinforcements for cheaper going now. That's something for Stana, though again. Probably can't learn a bit sooner as well. So, definitely some areas here I think where Stana could stand to improve it more. In fact, he's being rushed in. He's about to get knocked out almost as soon as it arrived. Really undercutting. There we go. So, not only did he clearly flood a lot of resources to get it, but it ended up really not going anywhere for him. LD40 getting roasters live here. Narrowly, though, no, gets wiped. Really going awkwardly for Stana now. Big time. Not only did his Vibram Gambit completely fall flat on his face, but his LD40 got wiped. He doesn't quite have the forces nearby, so he need to get it back. Subduing with the Grenadiers. West side, Jaegers are getting hit by an incendiary grenade out of the sappers, taking a massive amount of damage. Tonimontana. As for Stana, could go for Fallschirmjäger, could go for more Jaegers. I suppose I might try and go for another Wirbelwind, though I think at this point, going for another Wirbelwind might entail a few too many risks for him, particularly if Tonimontana takes up, though, at least in this regard, fortunately for Stana, Tonimontana has quite yet to show any sort of particularly big desire towards taking up. They're pioneers for the sappers.
We have a surplus of command points available.
Section there, briefly suppressed. There we go, demolition sappers.
Infantry are ready to be paradropped.
Got Fallschirmjäger, see, and he actually calls them in. Wow.
Territory sector lost.
Bit late to the party, but better late than never, though. Odds imagine what would have done happen if I could actually call them in sooner. It does feel like Stana here is like trying out something new, and so isn't quite entirely sure which decisions he wants to make, which obviously does, you know, undercut the strategy a bit. It could, you know, I think, be a plausible explanation as to why there are some of these weird timings out of him. Still not ideal, but at least it does, again, partly explain some things. Oh, it's still not a great excuse for having 600 manpower floating. It explains it, but it doesn't quite excuse it either, fully. There goes sections front charging in, they're getting gunned down with the FT-42s, the Fallschirmjäger Gewehr 42. On the 4 versus 438.
Very good. Weapon keep standing by.
Section met by the MU-42.
Orders complete. We're ready. Run! Enemy infantry!
Got the subs closing with the Fallschirmjägers.
Commandant, you have command points available.
Subs going for the Fallschirmjägers, healing losing the Fallschirmjäger base. We've got the LD-40 firing high explosive shields there at the advancing British forces. Stana, I suppose, could try and go for some infantry, might try and go for another Flak Panzer IV Wirbelwind here. I'm not entirely sure if that is what Stana really wants to try at this point, but who knows. There's certainly some possibilities here to be pursued. There you go, he's going for another Flak Panzer. Tonimontana, though, has still yet to take up, so that proves they can still make it work, arguably. Though Tonimontana does have 2 tank guns, so it's not like he can just drive around it like he wants to, either.
Barbed wire! Bring up the spools!
Pioneers sneaking up the Captain tank and Jaegers in the cutoff point here.
Commandant, territory sector lost. The enemy has taken a victory point.
These are the sappers, demolition subs there. Go Tonimontana is taking up now, but the Wirbelwind Flak Panzer has arrived. East side is looking a bit stretched out of a mess here. Stana collecting and his forces, I think, cleared a lot of it, but he seems to more focus on the west side here, where Tonimontana is committing his demolition sappers and regular sappers. A lot of flamethrowers there. Okay, Wirbelwind heading eastwards, infantry though with support weapons continuing their westwards path there. Company command post almost done.
We are losing control of a sector.
Black Panther, this is a section.
Have claimed our territory.
What will Stana's next move be?
Sector overrun.
Because what will Tonimontana's next move be? You got the Infantry Force 122. Tonimontana's overtaking Stana in terms of victory points. There you go, Sam's getting more, but the Fallschirmjäger's learning a bit of tough time off it as well there. So they're not wearing the asbestos jumpsuits. Up north, the Pioneers have got sappers stationing in and backed up return tank and Flak Panzer routed. Crusader tank on the way for Tonimontana, bringing in that British steel and ingenuity here against the Germans.
UK aircraft ready to loiter the target area.
Loiter for Stana. Another Vibrant here. Clearly not considering the possibility of an enemy tank. He's only got the LD-40 trying to stop a Crusader for now. He can't even call in another one because he does not have the munitions. Nor does he have the munitions to upgrade the Jaegers with anti-flex either, so the Vibrant here could prove to be a bit an unfortunate choice there for Stana, all things considered. As you can see in the timing. Dodging the Cod evening for 2 Crusader tank though has arrived. Just hit the field.
Wirbelwind on station.
Black Panzer out. Vibrant driving straight to the base here. Very good move for Stana, especially considering that's like where his first Vibrant more or less went down. Does have the LD-40 moved up to the stairs. Crusader about to catch up with the Vibrant. He was not carefully. Sight Vibrant number 2 strikes. Hitting here at the vanguard of Tonimontana in the east. Bit of a combo here from Stana and Tonimontana's Crusader. Well done, the Stana. Bit of the slip there by Tonimontana, if anything. These German troops pushing forwards again here. And a sapper section deep behind Stana's western lines, caught though by the Wirbelwind. See they're waiting repairs, section there sort of sniping a bit. Getting a bit awkward here for Tonimontana. Again, we got another Crusader tank on the way though. Watchmakers on the run, MG-40 on top, Crusader diving in here. Could take out the infantry next to the LD-40 here. Which would certainly be devastating from here for Stana. He does hit retreat here. And at the very least is only looking to lose the MG-42, though even that is obviously far from ideal as the Wehrmacht. Things going to be awkward. Meanwhile, Eastside W is moving in here, pushing forwards, catching the anti-tanks out of position. He's got the Crusaders over there. Marder on the way there. And we got the Loiter called in. He's trying. Oh, this is driven, actually, never mind me. Both anti-tank crews there absolutely evaporated. Crusaders arriving there. Second one has hit the field as well, but needs to get to the front line here. Recruit and immediately wiped out. No Pantherfast of the Grenadiers to line the Crusaders to take up, catch up at least one of the Vibrants, knock it out. Crusader number 2 arriving here. Almost got the Vibrant Flag Panzer, he got it! Down it goes! Looks like the Crash Machine, the whole machine finished off here. And this Crusader also now in deep trouble here, low on health. Marder has just arrived, but may not run in time. He's Crusader diving in as well here. It has been a fair bit damaged. Almost got these. Oh, both Vibrants down. Need to get the Crusaders out there. Marder scores a good hit, but I don't think we'll be able to finish it off here. We do have the Jaeger seat, but again, still not upgraded. 323 versus 378. Around the western point here with the recce section. Bit of brief point here. We got 323 versus 373. Rather aggressive maneuver, Stana back to floating manpower. I definitely think at this point he just needs to start spending it. Need more fudge mix, maybe some fudge Imperial, Jaegers, Grenadiers, just something. Flak 30s. Another Marder it is to help deal with the Crusader threat. Crusaders being fixed up. Second one halfway down.
Our sector.
MG-42 for Stana.
Sector now under enemy control.
Enemy infantry! Scheiße!
We have a new Marder tank destroyer.
Another Marder ready. Tonimontana here going for armored training. Thumbs up. Obviously good upgrade, obviously, as the Brits. Some activity just go for tanks, which obviously here Tonimontana is. And he's getting mauled with the Crusaders. There go Marder's on the scene here. First percent they're getting absolutely pummeled. Tonimontana relaxing too much, I think, around Stana here. Line was going that way, get caught up in the trap, destroyed. I knew there was one Marder out, so I'm pretty sure I did. And all the way seen the Vibrant, so Marders all the way shouldn't be too far away. Then there's an ammunition, there's a potential thing that can take out the Crusaders. Please be careful.
Get to cover! Enemy panzer!
You're now between 53. What will Tony do next? So I've got the section caught up with the Pioneers in a mine.
Sectors are isolated. We have been cut off.
Tony's undertaking is just doing nothing there, casually waiting.
The enemy remains
holding up
stubborn.
the
We are
extent
down
that
to
it's going to
300
be a bit
points.
bloody heavy. Things do weigh a bit. Now the second back the Grenadiers here. Grenadiers important there with the section as well. We got 294, 53. Fudge makes me met with flamethrowers, of course, getting debuffed, so the Caliban's faster. Grenades off here. 191 was Team 53. Marder's moving up, backed up the LD40 here. Sappers dashing forwards for Britannia. And the LD40 just panics, withdraws. In fact, sounds like collapses. Another MD4 drops to the British here, being destroyed by those Dumpton Tommies. Stana situation getting more and more uncomfortable. Whatever will he do now? There's an excellent question here. Clock is ticking. Front section of the Grenadiers in the east.
Victory point is under enemy control.
74. Got full coverage of Tonimontana on Stana. Got a 17-pounder gun being unlocked now by Tonimontana to deal with the Marders and Mannion. Certainly one way to approach the problem. Not interesting. No, he cancels it. I'm still researching it. Beeble Flak Panzer again for Stana. Clearly not willing to governors one true love with the Flak Panzer for Vibrant.
Return fire!
Not just this man, his wife. Looks like we're going about the Pioneers.
The enemy has claimed our territory.
There you go, 17 pounder gun for Tonimontana. Stana's Flak Panzer for Vibrant is almost done. 15 was the Team 53. 17 pounder gun, one third of the way done.
Scheiße, we've been spotted.
Two is Team 53.
We are down to 200 points.
And he's in the fire there. Seventeen pounding on the move here. Marder's moving in. Black Panther moving in, the net moving out. 17 pounder gun being rushed forward to 6 pounder gun as well here. It's get a bit ugly here for Stana very quickly. There you go. 6 pounder guns engaging here. Focusing down various Marders instead of the same one, perhaps a bit inefficient. 17 pounder gun, when it sets up, gets going, already too late there. German forces instead of withdrawal here as the British steamroller slowly moves ahead here. Almost comically slowly. 184 to 53. German line still retracting, still collapsing here. Pioneer sneaking up.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Stay low! Maschinengewehr!
Pioneer's routed, now the MD-40 for Stana. He believes almost as much as he believes in the field of Flak Panzer for Vibrant. Mega pushing in the 17th Pentagon right to his opponent's base. Oh boy, oh boy. Tonimontana, he is clearly feeling very confident about this situation. And I can blame him.
Back to full strength.
Enemy infantry spotted us!
So he's about to try to begin breaking his opponent's base with it.
Justice team is ready.
Don't mind that commitment. Thumbs up. Another great shot there. Truck being hit. Just repositioned a bit. Got the machine gun bunker there. Still one more to go, obviously. So taking a nasty hit here. Diving in with it. Nope. Pulling back, and we got another strafe around here, courtesy of Stana. 126 to 353. Bit of action left side has succeeded for Stana, but the east remains firmly British, and Tonimontana is looking to be about as obstinate as ever about it. Armada on the move, infantry on the move. We got 107 versus 353, 105. And 1 was 99 was 353.
We have territory out of supply.
96. Ooh, nice shot there from the 17 pounder on the Armada 3. Stana clearly not expecting that. Withdraws here. A massive cloud of smoke sort of slowly appears here. Fog building up, swing up here, going for the Indy-42, fighting for a small gap there in the hedges, it appears. But the very edge of what used to be a hedge. And there you go. Oh dear, bit of a slow PM by Stana, but there you go. Gives the opportunity for the Armada to hit the Crusader tank, forcing it back. Still, map control remains firmly against Stana. He's flooding manpower again. Definitely a bit of a recurring issue with this match. That Stana's been flooding, I think, a lot of resources at moments where he really needs to not flood resources. '80 versus 353. Great shot there from the 17 pounder gun.
Commandant, territory sector.
Sappers getting mauled. In the west, Jaegers on the run, overcome by British yeomanry. 75 points left, 74 here. And that can happen a lot faster once Tonimontana gets sent on that western victory point. It gets a triple cap going against the British. Stana still flowing resources, 700 manpower. No more units, no Fighters, Jaegers, Grenadiers, no mortars, no machine guns, no flak guns, nothing. He is just floating. Oh, there you go, Vilman at least, but even than that, he's floating 400 manpower. I think Stana at this point just needs to start spending more manpower. Something.
We do not hold any victory points. We must counterattack.
There we go, triple cap 52 versus 353.
Hold firm. We have only 50
49,
points
46, 43, 40, 37, 34, 31, 28, 25, 22, 20, 18, 16, not looking great here for starting remotely, 12, if anything it's starting to look like game over more or less, 10, he's trying for a big push in the west side here, but it also means he's, you know, open to like a counterattack from the east side. 6, 5, Fatima standing back doing nothing, 6 of the manpower floating, 3 points left, 2, 1, and that's it. Game over. GG. A loss there for Stana. Victory for Tonimontana. And it took fancy times, but I think Stana was definitely undone their part. But just so many times was floating resources when he could have been doing something much more proactive. Say with the Luftwaffe battle group. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the match. Hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Listening. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.